love seeing patients, and be happy to see patients anytime it will help me avoid paperwork.
He acts like we have all day. He doesn't rush me ever about anything. And I don't mind waiting for my appointment. If I have to wait, you know, an extended period of time, I'm fine with that because I know that he gives me the time that I need.
I had taken a lumbar puncture that didn't go quite as planned, and it was a rough one. I was dehydrated. It was a hard test. He was the most compassionate person that I ever would have wanted next to me. I would not have wanted any family members there. He afterwards was able to hug me and tell me it was okay and tell me to breathe. And I mean, he was able to put a joke in there when I needed to relieve some stress. It was just amazing that he got me through so many different things with that.
We get messages from him at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, always about, you know, patient results, MRIs, laboratory studies, and you say to yourself, when does this guy sleep? When does he ever take a day off? I don't think he does.
The first thing that I think of is with the MS walk. I knew him from the office when I first started. The walk was not too long after I was diagnosed, so I went down the first year. He actually handed out medals to every single person that crossed the line. He knew people's names, he knew who they were, he knew what they were doing there. He asked people how they were feeling, and I just sat back and watched how these people responded to him. It was a genuine connection.
When he actually first came here, he ended up hurting his shoulder, and rather than take time off like most of us would do to rest and heal, Dr. Heyman came in and still continued to serve patients and see patients on a daily basis, regardless of how much pain or discomfort he was in. He made the effort to make sure that they got the attention that they needed, that they got the care that they needed, and it was really inspiring to see him do that, to give of himself in that way.
So I had a very severe MS exacerbation almost overnight. He met me outside when I was waiting for my then husband to pick me up, and when my husband pulled up, Rock was sitting next to me with papers for me to sign, explaining everything to me, and this was when I was switching to Tysabri, and telling me, you know, giving me all the side effects and all the things that you want to know when you're going on a different therapy. And he was sitting outside, kneeled down. I was sitting in a wheelchair at the time, and describing everything. Of course, I'm crying, very upset. And the car pulled up, and my husband was in the car, my daughter was in the car, and he was very compassionate about everything.
He is so involved on a national level in terms of research and advocacy for our MS patients that we locally are able to continue to benefit from that. He is so forward-thinking in terms of all that he does for our MS patient population that you know, I would say that Pittsburgh is at the forefront in terms of the research that's done and the care that is provided for our MS patients. So I think those kind of go hand in hand. Pittsburgh is so far ahead because he has continued to lead, not just locally, but nationally.
I do, you know, like to help patients find a way to be a better patient, where they are prepared for visits, can come in and get the most out of their visits, knowing that, like myself, I think every healthcare provider is being rushed too much, and trying to find ways to get rid of that bureaucracy so you can actually get to the most important person in that room is the patient, and the most important reason they're there should be one that they identify.
He's always attacking with intent and purpose, intention, passion. He's compassionate towards all of his coworkers, our nurses, myself, our team members, and that runs over into patients, and I think that's kind of carried over into my life outside of work. So I think just in terms of, you know, teaching us how to be, you know, good human beings and excel, not only here in the workplace, but even outside of the workplace.
For people who do want to make a difference, it's get out there and get some experience early. I was lucky enough to work as an orderly back when I was in high school and kind of get an idea of what's going on in the field and what many of the challenges were. And people will find that their particular interest and skill set may help steer them toward which way they can help others out.
Dr. Heyman, congratulations for becoming a community hero. You are all of our heroes. You need to stay healthy so that you are still in our lives, because your patients love you. We know how much you care about us, and we certainly care about you.
Way to go, Rocky. Good job. You're my hero.
Dr. Heyman, I want to congratulate you on receiving this award, and I want to thank you for all that you have done for the multiple sclerosis patient community, for myself, and for our colleagues here.
Dr. Heyman, congratulations on this wonderful award. I think that in part it is just a small token of gratitude for all of the work that you do.
We do anticipate the future is indeed better. I don't know when we're going to find a cure for various aspects of MS, because it's more than one disease, but right now we can do a lot to get MS turned off. We need to do better for people with significant disabilities to continue to have them have a better quality of life. And that's what's nice about our community here in Pittsburgh and the organizations such as CLASS, where we can try to find other ways to improve quality of life for these people.